Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello everyone. Today I'm gonna present you about Hortatory exposition text. So let's get started. But first, do you know what is Hortatory exposition text? A Hortatory exposition text is a type of persuasive text that aims to convince the reader or listener that something should or should not happen. It gives arguments and ends with the recommendation. The purpose of the Hortatory text is to persuade the reader and to convince the reader. It strengthens the point to do and not to do like the writer wants. To persuade the readers, a writer will use and explore arguments to support the writer's idea about the matter. Here are some examples of the text. Let's go. The importance of practicing etiquette for Gen Z. Paragraph 1. In today's world, Gen Z spends a lot of time on media and online platforms. Although the internet makes communication easier, but also it causes a lot of problems. Therefore, Gen Z should practice etiquette and be respectful when they are online. This way, they can create a better and safer digital environment for everyone. So this is paragraph 1, and paragraph 1 is the thesis. The thesis is statement or announcement of issue concern. Paragraph 2. First, Gen Z should practice etiquette to avoid confusion when communicating online. In online communication, people cannot see our face or hear the way we sound, so messages can easily be misunderstood. So, Gen Z should use words and think before they post something. By doing this, they can avoid unnecessary conflicts and create cleaner communication. Practicing etiquette is important, and Gen Z should make it a habit whenever they interact online. Second, Gen Z should be careful about what they post online because it can affect their future. This is because schools and companies look at social media accounts before they decide to accept someone as a student or give them a job. Gen Z must avoid posting rude comments, offensive content, or bullying others online, but because it can damage their reputation. Instead, they should post respectful things. This will help them look good online. By being responsible on the internet, Gen Z can protect their future. Third, Gen Z should practice etiquette to show respect for others. They must not spread false information, say hurtful words, or share someone's private information without permission because it can harm others. So, Gen Z should always check if the information they share is true and respect people's privacy. These are paragraph 2, and paragraph 2 is the arguments. And the arguments in Hortatory exposition text is reasons for concern that will lead to recommendation. And the last paragraph, for these reasons, Gen Z must practice etiquette in their daily online activities. They should always think before posting, use polite language, and take responsibility of what they do online. Gen Z must understand that what they do online can affect others and their own future. By being polite and responsible, Gen Z can make the internet a better place for everyone. This paragraph is recommendation, and the recommendation is statement of what should or should not happen or be done based on the given arguments. So this is the recommendation or the last paragraph, which is clearly recommends that Gen Z must practice etiquette in daily online activities. So these are the generic structures: thesis, arguments, and recommendation. Now we move on the language features. Let's see what language feature is in the text. Number 1, the language feature that used in the text is simple present tense. The example is Gen Z spends a lot and it can affect their future. Okay, number 2, modal verbs like should, must. The example that used in the text is Gen Z should be careful about what they post online, and Gen Z must avoid posting rude comments. The language feature number 3, is action verbs. The example is practice, avoid, protect, and share. The fourth language feature that used in the text is connectives or conjunction. Here are there is first, second, third, so, and for these reasons. And the last one is persuasive language. In the text there is should, must, better, and savior. There is also responsible. Now we are moving to explicit and implicit. The explicit information is Gen Z spends a lot of time online, schools and companies check social media accounts, online behavior can affect reputations, and Gen Z should use polite language. And the implicit information, if Gen Z does not practice digital etiquette, they may face serious problems. Online behavior reflects someone's personality, and the internet can be dangerous if people are careless. And the last one is fact and opinion presented in the text. The facts is can be proven, and the opinion is writer's personal belief. So the fact is Gen Z spends a lot of time on media and online messages can easily be misunderstood. And the last one, schools and companies look at social media accounts. And the opinion is Gen Z should practice etiquette to avoid confusion, and practicing etiquette is important, and being polite and responsible, Gen Z can make the internet a better place for everyone. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you for listening. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.